spoken of you as the Mind Family. Do you have a name that I could call you? I know that labels are misleading, but as you speak of RB or RG, I'd like to have a label to think of you in.
Various ones of us speak. So we just go under the collective Mind Family. Alma is the first part of our Mind Family. O-M-A. So rather than confused with the different ones speaking, we just all go under this name, except for Archie, which is our mentor.
I'll think of you as the Oma energy.
That is fine.
Good. What would you like to focus with us on today?
We are still taking Gloria down. So if you have questions, we will answer them.
My problem is I'm still clear about the area in which your questions would be appropriate to ask, whether they would be limited to the medical, the new medicine, in that big sense.
No, try us any curiosity you may have. If it is not the specialty of our Mind Family, we will tell you so.
Yes, okay. I was trying to get clarity yesterday as to whether you, the Oma Mind Family members, have previously existed on planet Earth, no matter we do.
Different segments of our family have, yes. There now, as we are now, there is one in New Zealand. It is a male that does not believe in this sort of
That strikes me as odd that someone would come from where you are to here and be resistant to information.
all of you from here.
Okay, all right.
There are many who are resistant. And this is one of the big problems that we are facing. This is part of the problem that we are talking about, that man must be able to make this mind leap, this knowledge leap, to understand. This is leap, not issue or thinking. It is a capacity that we hope that man has open up and we can work back into levels. That is man's evolution.
Spoken of the civilization, right?
Yes.
Then, when at the time of that civilization, when humans had much more control over their own present.
That is correct.
They had not made that spiritual leap.
No, otherwise they would not have destroyed.
Yes, okay. Just getting a framework for my mind to relate to.
When this leap is made, there will be no need for men to feel they must destroy. The lessons of how to control those particular energies will have been learned and will have been experienced enough to where they are not needed anymore.
It seems to me that some individuals have made such a leap for themselves and taken the role of master teacher. Some of them have, and others maybe we've never even heard about, that just live their lives quietly. But isn't this the case that some of us on an individual basis have made this leap that you described?
They have not made the leap. They have opened the way.
And to make the leap is not simply a matter for an individual.
No, an individual cannot think it. Am I clear? It's not a matter of consciously thinking it and making a leap. It involves many, many things. And as we mentioned yesterday, part of it is genetic. This is something we have been working on our level. And we are at the point, as we said yesterday, that we either can tell that we've made the breakthrough or we have not.
And would this be a matter then of numbers of individuals?
Yes, we would have to have enough to form a small cell, so that the cell can grow rapidly. And this is right now at the point that we are at. Can we grow this enough and this readiness, ability to be able to make a leap? Are enough of them to form this basic seven, to form it?
The urgency of this at your end becoming anxious for this to happen, is not a part of your reality, but it's part of ours. What is the anxiety and the urgency of this need?
Because the cell needs to be already operating when the next earth change comes. It is only with this ability that a man could go on into the new world that will be. He will need these abilities already begun, or he will go back again to a beginning, and again everything will be focused on the body, to keep the body alive. His time will be taken up with that again. if we cannot get this opening, we cannot life started now, before the chatted now, this ugly me. He would go into just the existence of trying to keep a body, the human body, alive. And again, he would have to build up so far and so long. And if we can make this leap before the earth changes, this is why we are anxious. We ourselves, we are again and again. We would like, but we would like to do it before the earth changes. Yes and no. We could control them if the earth was in good shape. But the earth is not in good shape. It is polluted. It needs to be cleansed. So we are allowing it.
Yes, well, there are happily many efforts underway, many movements toward the cleansing and the depollution, correcting our past mistakes.
The cleansing must come from inside man, inside.
In my personal network of acquaintanceship now, all of the individuals that I'm close to and aware of who share their consciousness and their dreams and hopes and so forth with me all seem to be quite ready for such a spiritual shift. They are in the process actively of dropping ego, releasing all judgment of one another and themselves. What more can we do?
Keep working closely with us. Begin to that we are speaking of as a living, working, pulsing self, dependent upon itself alone.
Do you have any suggestions in the practical side here of exercises, disciplines, processes that we can invoke that will further our connection with you and our readiness for this step?
So much of this is interaction with us. And the main thing that you can do is to open up more. To open up on faith, continuous basis.
Do you see the role of the hemisync process as part of this?
We thought we had made that very clear yesterday. That we had chosen this area to begin to send.
Yes, the training, I understand. The training that we undergo is certainly connected with the hemisync.
The main part of the training is that the hemisync is making it easy for us to remain in contact with you. It is a very vital part of it at this time. It eases the pressure on us, and it eases the pressure on you.
When you say us, meaning you collectively,
Yes, our level of vibration.
Then your level of vibration can interact with many different individuals if they are working with everything and asking for pure information.
Yes.
One of the spoke of the importance of our needing to know for the sake of knowing, sake of things.
As we stated yesterday, knowledge is. That is period after that. Because to lead, to grow, is knowledge. Being is knowledge. Knowledge makes broader sense than your level's interpretation of others.
I'm going to ask you to comment about the reasons, the purpose, motivations behind our choosing to come out and be in these prisons or these limitations of the physical density. Why would we choose to do that?
Because the acceleration of learning certain lessons grows greatly because of the denseness of your level of the matter there. Things are felt more strongly, experienced more strongly, making a stronger impression. And not only that, it is a great novelty to be able to feel at those vibrations. The reason that only a partial of us, of a being from here, can enter a human body is the human body could not contain small, it's a very, very part of our energy here. It would literally explode. Very much was put in at its fortunate in a way, because if more of our energy being comes there, then it would not be so difficult to remember where we came from, but such a tiny segment goes down and goes to learn this new feeling in this new body and all that is going with it, and still maintain contact with the rest of oneself. We can increase energy, send more of ourselves down, because our energy here concentrated so much that the body could not take it. We can send energy, yes, but not more of ourselves. Is that clear? Is this clear?
Maybe it's instead of this, the image is increasing internal freedom of contact with the information flow from your energy.
Yes, not the actual energy person itself. This is why some experience when the energy person comes in their segment that they must leave for a while because the body cannot contain most of the energy persons. Now, the kind of contact we make here is more or less like you are sitting at your machine there. We are more or less sitting at our machines here, and we are making contact. It is not the same thing as one coming down and actually coming into the body for a little while. And then the energy person that's there can stay in their body, and still they make the contact, but they are asleep. They allow this to happen. This is the opening up that we're not someone else coming down and
Yes, I can understand the analogy here of some sort of a communication link.
a few times.
Technological link of some kind.
Right, a few times in some instances. There has been a conflict when one energy body is in one and another one enters and the other doesn't vacate, and the body literally burns up from that out because there is too much energy in it.
Does that explain the occasional cases that become reported here that are called spontaneous combustion of a human being?
Yes. The greatest gift is that the body dies while you are out at night, because then there is no shock as you leave the body. And so you're better prepared to just come on into our dimension. It is a great blessing. This is something we would like, and in the future, the man makes his leap. He will be able to choose his time of leaving knowingly, and man will not have to go through what he does now. What he goes through now is a learning process, but that will not be needed later.
Well, that certainly is an appealing prospect. You've said that that at your level, much of the work that goes on is is helping the transition of those who do leave here in states of imperfect development, fear or pain or shock or something, that you help them make an adjustment?
That is our family specialty, our family school specialty. Of course, we have many others who come from other mind families to learn this, to help us. It is a center, sort of like the one there at Monroe's. Yes, we look into a person's expectations that he is bringing with him, and we meet those expectations, whatever they may be, until he has time to adjust, and then can go on into his mind family here.
Given information through various channels that the catastrophic earth changes that have been predicted were no longer to be feared, since the consciousness of man reached a shifting stage where the earth changes would not be disastrous.
They will not be as severe. That is correct. That is, if man keeps on as he is now. There was a crisis a few years back. We were very, very worried that man again had outstripped his physical abilities, with his mental ability, with his spiritual abilities. And we are still watching. It's still, it has quieted
Sounds touch and go. If things go well, can you speak to the nature of the earth changes that will come anyway, that are not going to be avoided even if we make the spiritual change?
Yes, there are some things that need to be done. There are records that need to be brought to light again. The earth inside has some pressure that needs relief. It needs a little more settling. And with this will come some cleansing. Civilization, we hope, will not be destroyed completely.
Well, you say you hope. What do you think about us? We hope.
Right. Now, you must remember that it looks different to us than to you, because we can see that you are creations of the mind, and that actually it is not a loss. Where there you cannot see,
Yes,
and the fear is there.
Yes, I understand that. great fear still on the planet, and at this sort of potential of the total loss of civilization itself.
Now, when we say civilization, we do not mean man himself, but civilization. By that we mean we hope enough of the modern life can be kept that man will not have to sink way back again.
He won't have to begin at the first chakra level of survival and work his way up again.
This is correct. We hope we are trying to bring records up again to surface, to knowledge of energies that man is not using yet, that they had used and utilized in Atlantis and Lemura and these other civilizations.
Yes, we're fascinated by any references that we can get to these records that are presumed to be still in existence.
Yes, this is correct, but we are holding off until we see if man can use this knowledge in the correct way this time, rather than as it was used before. It takes only a very handful of corrupt people to destroy the whole world. This is why we were saying the cell must grow rapidly. It must grow rapidly and strong enough to rid the earth, genetically and otherwise, of these type of brains, not minds, but brains that are causing this destruction and this way of thinking. Most governments right now are really, we could say all governments right now have this mentality. And if any of them, and not just governments, but the ones who control the governments, which are even more of a menace, if they were to get hold of this information, you could see what would happen.
What would they do with such information?
They could control all peoples of the world. And anyone who controls others are not ready for that kind of energy. They must be destroyed, must be gotten rid of, because we do not want to risk again destroying that much.
Yes, well, when you speak of destroying, they must be destroyed. I take it you're not referring to individual human beings, but rather to the energies that these people are expressing.
Yes, but we are talking about individuals. We were talking about genetic yesterday. And there is a genetic flaw.
Yes, this has for me in my memory bank an ominous overtones of the Superman theme of the Nazi regime, in which the genetic flaw was seen in everybody but them. We're very cautious about thinking of genetic flaws here.
That is right. But we are talking about correcting it on our level, not yours. They were thinking of a race. We are thinking of a type. And this type goes through all your races. So you see, we are not talking about the same thing, really, as you are. You are speaking of genetic manipulation.
Yes, well, it's very hard for us to conceptualize of genetics without having factors like race come into our minds, since race for us is a genetic definition.
If it were a race, problem, then one race would be ruling the world. But there are many that have this. What we're speaking of is a genetic problem that allows the wrong energies to accumulate in bodies.
Well, when society or civilization utilizes information that sounds like that, they create the death penalty. Say such people should not, or for a while they had the sterilization program to make it impossible for such individuals to propagate to other individuals.
We feel that it is a basic flaw that we allowed when we designed man. And so it is to us, to our problem, that we must eliminate this flaw. When we use the term genetic, we do not mean DNA, RNA. We are speaking of genetic as you are a Homo sapien and not of another animal species. We are speaking of a species flaw.
All right, that's helpful. Let me think of
We have a few that are there that this fault is very recessive, and these are the ones that we are pinning our hope on.
Well, do you have a label that you can attach to this flaw that would give it some definition in our conscious mind?
No, a label would give the wrong impression, a wrong meaning.
Yes, well, you understand that we are in the verbal mode with one another in our efforts to help each other learn.
And this is one thing, when the leap is made, it will be less verbal and more mental communication.
Okay, well, let me try this question on you. The teachers that I have been listening to fully, both from the earth level source and the non-physical sources, have given me a label like, in my mind, could be doubt would cover it, or ego. Well, they go together in my mind. What we must eliminate within the individual, what I must eliminate in myself, is ego, which causes me to doubt everything, including my own worth.
It is better to doubt than to not doubt. Only a fool would not doubt. It is a caution that is needed.
And how can, quote, the truth be accepted if doubt must always be present? Is there not any time for setting aside?
It must not always be there. But the burden lies on us and our level, not yours. It is up to us to show without doubt that we exist. These things they true. Only ready to accept once we have shown to you quote truth button unquote, then there is a knowing beyond doubt, and all that we ask is that you be receptive to our information, that as we give it and as we work on it, that you will at least be willing to receive it and see if it will pass your truth button. If not, then reject it.
Alrighty. Well, what then about the concept of ego? Some of us use that word one way and some of us use it another.
Right. We use it to mean that it is the brain, not the mind. The ego, the brain, belongs to the human. The mind belongs to the spirit. And most times, the brain is controlling the mind area. It closes off the mind. Most people do not use what we call the mind. They use only the brains. One must be able to open the mind to be able to receive our information. So, right there again, the terminology that we use and you use in words is very misleading. To you, a mind is where you are learning. A brain is what gives you the ability to learn.
Yes, well, it does seem that the use of language seems to inevitably to lead us finally to the others. Doubt versus no doubt. The brain seems to have the function of doubting. The brain is very skeptical, demanding evidence.
Yes, it is a built-in warning system. Go cautiously. To be careful of what you accept. Now that ego is one. The other ego, which is of the lesser energies, is the one that is concentrated on itself, its feelings, its desires, its wishes. That is different from the other ego. Wishes. That is different from the other ego. And then above all that is the mind. Perhaps we should call it, to make it different from your concept of mind, call it the overmind or the supermind or the spirit mind.
That's all right. The knowing spirit is it.
Or the contact mind or the contact station.
Yeah, so when you were describing the brain, it sounded like you were talking about it more in the kind of terms that we usually think of it when we think of the left brain.
No, we were trying to say that what most of the time you called mind and brain are actually what we think of as the brain, because the brain has a mind besides being a brain. But there is a different mind. Perhaps we need to invent another word for it.
Yeah, so it's realizing that we do come to that word, we need another word that we haven't heard before. So we don't have all those past associations. You spoke of the other egos. There are two egos. Can you clarify that a bit?
Is and then there is an ego of person.
What would be the ego of being? What would that be like?
It is an overall person. You are an ego.
Well, that includes my physical body and all of my personality and all of my
right. It
belief
would
systems.
yes, and it would include the other little ego, the self-centered part.
And Is that the part that sees that each one of us has, that makes us see ourselves as totally separate and alone?
Yes, and also experiences all these little energy things that you call petty things. A lot of times when someone is not used to being in a body, these sensations are so great that this little ego just takes over completely because of the novelty of all of this feeling and being and doing in this new vehicle. And sometimes it takes several times of being in a body before the little ego is been able to be controlled when they come into it. That the sensations doesn't overwhelm them. That the sensations doesn't overwhelm them.
Do you have the power of the ability to see for an individual to know whether they